Peter Rabbit. So Peter Rabbit stars an absolute fabulous cast. You've got Margot Robbie as Flopsy Bunny. You've got Daisy Ridley as Cottontail. You've got James Corden as Peter Rabbit, and you've got Domhnall Gleeson, and as of course the farmer that lives there. He's the nephew, of course. The Father Grotus, and you've also got Rose Byrne as Bev. Now Bev is the one that lives around the area. Basically, the story tells Peter Rabbit has basically lost his mother and father, and basically he's trying to get into the garden. He's trying to get into in as you know from the books. He's trying to get into the farmer's garden. And basically, during this, something happens in the film that again gets, of course, this new person who's the nephew of Farmer Grover. And he comes in, and he basically wants to use the house as a leverage because he's lost his job at Harrods. But in that he meets, of course, Peter Rabbit. And of course, he's basically got to try and stop this rabbit from basically ruining his life, which in his idea, that's what Peter Rabbit is doing. And Peter Rabbit is trying to lead by example by his parents, try and get the garden back for his friends, in a nutshell. You know, this film is very good. It is a family film. There are problems with it. It's not fantastic, but you know what? It's good. It's a good family movie. James Corden is absolutely amazing as Peter Rabbit. He's got the character, he's got the comedy, and he's got the absolute cute fluffiness. You've got Margot Robbie as Flopsy Bunny. I didn't know she was in this until I actually saw the cast list. But you know, she's really good. And especially if you watch her in the film, she has the rabbit Flopsy Bunny as a character. And she's kind of like the older sister. She wants to be she's the eldest, and she knows she's the eldest, and she tries to try and take control. And she's got a bit of a lisp. So when you see Margot Robbie do the voice cast, it's fantastic. She's got character, she's got humour, and she's got this really good attitude. She's like this sassy diva rabbit. It's brilliant. You've got Daisy Ridley, who's been in so much. You'll know her as Rey in Star Wars, is back in this animated film as Cottontail. Now, Cottontail is another one of Peter Rabbit's sisters. She's like the very adventurous kind of, person. And she seems to think she can lip read, when actually she can't lip read. It's really funny in the film because there are some funny moments in it that will make you laugh, especially with Daisy Ridley, because she's like this really energetic, I'm going to take charge rabbit. And the kids will love it. Domhnall Gleeson and James Corden are both brilliant in this film, especially Domhnall Gleeson, as of course Farmer Grover's nephew. Of course, he in this film, he's trying to stop Peter from ruining his life and trying to stop him from having his huge plan. And the chemistry with James Corden is brilliant because they bounce off each other magically and brilliantly within this movie. It is so good how these two are so connected. His comedy, his action, especially his chemistry with Rose Byrne, is brilliant in this film. And there's a lot of kind of moments where he's basically trying not to be the guy, and he puts on an act, and it's really great within the storyline. Rose Byrne, you'll know from the X-Men films because she played one of the agents who works with, of course, Professor X, Xavier. She plays Bev in this. She lives across from, of course, Farmer McGrunty's garden, and basically. Finally got that right, Father McGunty. I've been calling Father Grove for the bloody rest of the review. Finally got that name right. Father McGrunty, I think. That's right? That is right. If I'm not right, tell me. Father McGrunty's garden, and she lives across from him. And, she protects the rabbits. She has a certain care for the rabbits. The rabbits are her life. So when this new person comes into her life, she's trying to wonder if this guy is actually, same as Father McGrunty or he's different in a way. Also, what I like about this film, so the cast is amazing. What I like about this film, it has got so much great content from the book. Because I'll tell you something, I was a huge Beatrix Potter fan when I was a young kid. I mean, seriously, it was an amazing, amazing story. You've got Puddlewood the duck, Mrs. Prickly Barn, you've got Peter Rabbit, You've got Snorker, the posh pig, which is apparently played. Which, can I just say, I have to mention this guy because I have to. Snorker is played by Eddie Izzard, which is again brilliant because his character is great. So overall, Peter Rabbit is a good film, but there are a few issues with it. The issues I have with the movie, and the reason it's not high, is because there are a few times where they do try and put the jokes on and push the jokes too much. There are some bits that they carry on which are a bit ridiculous. There is an endless joke that goes on throughout this film. It's like, yes, it's funny once, but now we get it. Okay, stop doing it so much. There's no point to it. And there is a couple of bad scenes that just didn't work. But, you know, apart from that, this is a very good family movie. And kids will love it, especially your children, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, whatever. They will love this film because I was surrounded by children in the cinema who were just absolutely loving this film. So for all those reasons, I'm going to give Peter Rabbit 3 stars. So have you seen Peter Rabbit? Did you enjoy it? What did you think about it? Please let me know in the comment section just below this video. Please click the thumbs up button if you haven't. And if you want to see any more of my reviews, then subscribe to Movie Madness. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week or weekend. Now you're back at school or work. And I will see you in my next review.